What's up, everybody? Jorge Castillo here with Bill Plaschke and Dylan Hernandez. After Game 5 of the National League Division Series, the Nationals beat the Dodgers 7-3 in 10 innings on Howie Kendrick, the former Dodgers grand slam off Joe Kelly. Bill, what are you thinking right now?
I can't believe it's over. It's stunning. The postseason just started, and it's done. Dodger Stadium just got going, and it's dark now till April. I am completely flummoxed. I'm completely stunned. I'm completely miffed at Dave Roberts, his decisions. Clayton Kershaw, his fastball he threw up there twice. I'm speechless. I did not see this coming. I'm stunned. What do you think?
Yeah, well, and the thing too, right? I think what's really disappointing about this particular loss, even just by itself, I mean, forget about the 106 wins that just kind of got washed away, just about today. The fact that they kind of adjusted to Strasburg. Now, granted, maybe part of that was Strasburg not being able to throw that curveball for strikes. But, you know, I made this point on some radio stations in town about how, you know, that 2001 Randy Johnson doesn't exist in baseball anymore. You can get to these guys. And they did, right? And the fact that they had this lead and kind of blew it the way they did, I mean, there's no way. You have to use the word choke here. I mean, I hate to say it. You know, I think those of us who cover Clayton
Did
Kershaw,
you use the word choke in your column?
I used the word. It was in the first or second sentence.
Okay.
It was in the first paragraph.
I did not use the word choke in my column because I think choking, I think they screwed up, they blew it, they collapsed. Choking is a word I don't use, but I can see why people would want to use it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and it's, again, I think those of us that cover Clayton Kershaw have a lot of admiration for him in some ways, right? He's the, you know, hardest working player on the team. He's the most respected player on the team. He's the most accomplished player on the team. Something about the stage, you know, and here he was, right? 4 days rest, kind of, like you said, no excuses, but man, it just kind of feels this is, you know, another October, just more heartbreak.
I thought it was fascinating, real quick, what Clayton said after the game, that he actually said, I know people talk about the postseason, I know what they're saying, and they're right.
Yes, he did say that. And the thing about Clayton Kershaw this year, the iteration we saw this year, was that he struggled in the first inning. So he's coming out of the bullpen. He gets Adam Ian out with 3 pitches. He comes back out to face Anthony Rendon and Juan Soto. This is basically his first inning. He had his worst ERA all season was in the first inning. He gave up bomb after bomb in the first inning. What did he do in 3 pitches? Rendon, Soto. So then we fast forward over to the 10th inning, and you got, you know, first base is open. You got Juan Soto, and you got Adam Kolarek, who's proven to be a Juan Soto killer the entire series. Got Juan Soto out 3 different times in this series. You got him just waiting there. Instead, Dave Roberts elects to intentionally walk Juan Soto to face Howie Kendrick with Joe Kelly, who would have been stumbling, would never pitched on back-to-back days since the Yankee series in August. It was just kind of a recipe for disaster, and I just don't quite understand why he made these decisions.
I've never heard the fans boo. I've been to all the postseasons during the 7-year run of the 31 years. I've never heard fans boo somebody in the postseason like they booed Roberts tonight.
Yeah, this is, and part of this is, I think, right, there are many things kind of going here at the same time. I think, one, we still can't ignore this TV deal, right, and just how it affects the psyche of this market, right, where this great regular season, no one saw it, right? A lot of people didn't see it. You know, I was really curious early in the season how quickly the fans turned on Kenley Jansen. But if you think about it, like, most people in LA have not seen a majority of these 300 saves that this guy has, right, piled up. What they remember is October. This is everything now. And, you know, again, when you have this type of TV situation, all they remember is October. It's just October, October, October. And the results are just getting all too familiar. People are angry.
My lead was like, this couldn't happen again. I mean, how does it happen again and again and again and again? And it's the same disaster. The same players, too. It's the same Kershaw, the same Dave Roberts, the same blown leads, the same underachieving again and again and again. Here's a question I have for you guys. At some point, something's got to change.
Yeah, I mean, well, the president of baseball operations is not on the contract for next season. So maybe
Is that a
that's
good thing?
Well, this is the one thing that Friedman.
So
I don't blame Friedman for any of this.
I don't either. I'm just saying that. I mean, that's a change that maybe somehow is made. Either like the Dodgers decide it, or he decides it.
He
or
decides.
There's a non-0% chance that Andrew Friedman's not coming back.
Although if you look at like the bullpen situation, I mean, like, let's be really honest. They had one guy in there that they trusted,
right,
Kenta Maeda.
And that's another thing about this is that Kenley Jansen watched the entire thing hot. He watched the Dodgers season end. he was warmed up. He was ready to go. And Dave Roberts said, "No, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep Joe Kelly, who the entire season, that was a roller coaster ride from the start with Joe Kelly." And that was really telling to me. That to me, we heard at the beginning of the series, Dave Roberts basically saying, he's our closer, but we'll use him in other situations. Don't worry, he's still our closer. That to me showed me the trust.
Oh yeah, he used him in a different role today, spectator.
But I do think Freeman, for all the criticism I give him for not putting the bullpen together, the bullpen was together, it just wasn't used right.
It was just an abrupt ending to the season.
Abrupt,
it was stunning.
great word for
It was stunning, abrupt. It was.
I can't believe we're not going to be back here. I had plans. I'm canceling reservations for hotels and planes for the next month.
You can come back tomorrow if you want.
No, will anybody be here?
No.
I don't know, but I remember a great column that you wrote about the people that go to the top deck to just eat lunch.
Yes, that's where we do this winter. It's the greatest
stores.
It's the greatest lunch spot in LA. It's a hidden lunch spot. You can drive up, go to the guard shack, tell them you're going to the team store, walk through the door. The Dodgers don't mind. Bring a sack lunch. Eat it at the top of the park. It's wonderful.
Well, thank you for watching, I guess,
Thanks
all
for
season.
watching.
Thank you to Jorge Castillo.
Yeah,
First year on the beat.
Great first year on the beat.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Great job.
I appreciate it. Thanks for
Thank
your help.
you.
All right.